friends. I have a question for you. Have you ever lost a toy or something that you just really love, and you lost it for a long time and you really felt like you're just never going to find it? And then all of a sudden one day you just opened up a drawer and there it was, and you were so excited and you got to play with it and you just loved the fact that you found it again. Well, imagine you lost something and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years later of it being still lost, somebody discovered it. Imagine how exciting that would be to discover something after hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Well, today is the feast day of Saint Phanurius, the great martyr. And Saint Phanurius is a saint that we actually don't know very much about. We don't know too much about when he was alive, about his childhood, or anything else. But what we do know is that hundreds of years ago, there were these kind of pirates. They were like bandits, and they were on the island of Rhodes, and they had invaded the island of Rhodes, and they were looting and looking for all of the treasure that they could find in all of these different places. And they found in this one place, they dug up all of these icons, and they noticed that one of them looked completely brand new. And even though it was exactly the same as all the other icons, it was like almost like it had just been painted yesterday. And they just kind of threw it aside. But there were some Christians, some monks, who were hiding in the rubble nearby, and they saw that they had just thrown away this icon, and they ran to it and they looked, and they were shocked to see that it was an icon of a saint they had never heard of before. But on the icon, it told a lot about this saint's life, and it looked like it had just been painted yesterday, even though they knew that it was a very, very old icon. So they took this to be a miracle that God was revealing to them a saint that had been lost in time and that nobody knew about. And that saint was Saint Phanurius. Now, many of you might know Saint Phanurius because whenever we celebrate the feast of Saint Phanurius, a lot of times our yayas or our friends or our moms or our dads will bake a cake, and it's called a phaneropita. And sometimes we'll bake a cake specifically for Saint Phanurius because he is the saint for finding lost things. Because he was lost and then he was found. When we pray to Saint Phanurius for something, if we lost our keys or if we lost a toy or something that makes us really sad to have lost, and we pray to Saint Phanurius, oftentimes Saint Phanurius will help us find it. You can try it. See if it works. I've seen it a lot of times in my own life and in the lives of my friends. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the life of Saint Phanurius, about how we make a Saint Phanurius cake or a phaneropita on this day, especially if he has helped us find things so that we can thank him. And just to remind all of you all, just to say a brief prayer to Saint Phanurius. Have a great day. So as you may know, every saint that we celebrate in the church has a feast day, and every feast day has a hymn for that particular saint, a song that we sing just for that saint. So today is Saint Phanurius' feast day, and he has a hymn all for himself, and so I will chant it, and maybe you can learn it with your family and sing it today to celebrate the day of Saint Phanurius. A heavenly song of praise is brightly sung on the earth. The hosts of the angels keep an earthly festival now. In splendor and radiant joy, from on high they praise with hymns the sufferings and struggles, and below the church doth laud the heavenly glory. Thou foundest by thy contests and pain, O glorious Phanurius.